Hey guys, please allow me to introduce you to Flipboard. If you haven't heard about Flipboard before, just head to flipboard.com so you can see what I have on my screen. And it's basically an application that allows you to create magazines or follow magazines in your mobile app or on the web. And it's awesome because it just curates content from all over the world across different topics, different industries, and from different sources. And it just puts everything together in a single place for you and in a very easy to read place that functions kind of like a virtual magazine. So if you're anything like me, you might recall when you've been to the doctor and they had this stack of magazines there for you to read, and you would just start reading them, and you enjoyed the process because it was fun, while you were waiting, and you just wanted to kill off some time. Especially many years ago when you didn't have a mobile device, that's what you would do. You just pick up a magazine and spend some time reading. And even today, even though you have your mobile device, a lot of people still go through magazines as they're, killing time, or they just want to read a little bit and have, something in their hands while they're, it's just a different experience, of course, than having your mobile. And Flipboard gives you the opportunity to kind of combine those experiences. And personally, I love it. I use it all the time to read things, to read about technology, to read about news. And I really enjoy it. But I guess better than me talking to you about it is you actually seeing it live right now. So let's go to this video. That will explain really quickly what Flipboard is and how you can use it. And I'll show you another example in a moment, my example of Flipboard and how I use it. So I hope you enjoyed that video. And one of the curious things I found about Flipboard is that even though it's huge, because it's literally huge, it's being used by millions of people all over the world, I still find that a lot of people are not even aware of its existence. They don't even know it's there. They've never heard of it. They've never used it. And they should. And you should too. It's just really good. It's just like I said, having your own digital magazine or browsing through those of others. And there's, all sorts of companies that have created their magazines there, or news sources, newspapers from all over the world. And I'll show you my personal example. So let's go to, if you go to your browser and you go to mauriciorubio.com, let's do that exercise. So mauriciorubio.com, and you just hit enter. And that will basically redirect you to my Flipboard. And I've set that up in my domain management company because I wanted to redirect everybody here. And I don't have a lot of followers or anything like that because, like I said, I'm not like actively promoting this all the time. and a lot of people are not even aware of its existence or don't use it like I do. But I love it. I've added over, as you can see here, over 1,000 articles, and I've created over 20 magazines of different things, different topics that I kind of allows me to organize my thoughts or really interesting things, because I'm, as a techie, I'm looking at things and exploring new technologies and reading about things all the time. And I do that as well as an entrepreneur. I'm looking at new applications, new technologies that are out there, new products. And sometimes it gets overwhelming because there's so many things coming out every day, and it's difficult to organize them. So I found that my Flipboard is a really good way for me to organize that and look at that information later on. And what you're seeing here are my magazines, and these are magazines I've created. So you basically create kind of like your own magazine. You choose, your title. You can even put like a subtitle and a description of what it's about, and then you can just start flipping things into it, kind of like adding things into it. So you can start adding, articles, videos from YouTube, whatever you want from the web. You can basically put it in your Flipboard. So for example, if you looked at my magazines, you could see here tools that I recommend or things that I've found useful. You can find up here information about my startups, articles where I've been mentioned or people that have interviewed me, information of what's new, things that are coming up. I just put them there. Things about education, innovation. All of these magazines that you're seeing here are not like, they don't come via Flipboard itself. I just created them and I just started adding content there. And it doesn't need to even be content directly from Flipboard. It can be content from a website, something that you saw online and you browsed and you thought it was really interesting. You can add it to your magazine and you can share it with the world. Like for example, these ones that I have here are public. I do have a couple of other ones private that I keep for myself. And of course, I'm not going to show you that right now, but you get the idea, you get the picture. It's just a really good product like you saw in the video. Give it a go and I'm sure you'll enjoy it.